come all the way to Umeå, which is a long way from California, because it's one of the schools that we recruit the best talent from, and we have done for several years now. We've had more than 30 students come from Umeå to IDEO, either as interns or as full-time employees, which is one of the biggest that we have. It competes with universities like Stanford University or MIT or the Royal College of Art in London, and Umeå is a very important institution for us because the students are extremely high quality. This is a school that's developing really great designers.
What is the important essence that you're looking for in a good design student or talent?
We want designers who can think about complex problems, not just only very simple problems. We want students, we want designers that are able to work collaboratively in teams, and we find that the students from Umeå are very good at that. We want designers with diverse points of view who look at the world in different ways, and the fact that the programs here are international and there are people coming from many different cultures tends to create designers here who are quite broad in their perspectives.
In your last article you talked about creativity as a survival tool. Could you elaborate on that?
So my view is that the last 100 years has really been about a fight for efficiency, that our industrial systems all of our investments in our companies have been about making our industrial systems more and more efficient. And that works very well until we get to a moment of disruption. And today we have so many different forms of disruption. Disruption from technology, primarily, but also disruption in terms of the sustainability and climate change, and even markets as global markets change. And so no longer, if we only focus on efficiency, then we're very vulnerable to that disruption. Companies are very vulnerable. So in this moment of high volatility and high disruption, you need creativity in order to innovate. It's never been more important, I think, for companies to innovate than today. And so the demand for people who can work in teams on innovation inside companies is higher than it's ever been.
Umeå, in that perspective, what do we need to develop to be really survival, sustainable in the future?
Well, I think all institutions, all societies, cities need to be part of a vibrant network, right? I mean, I think sharing ideas, learning from each other has never been more important than it is today. So I think one of the challenges for academic institutions is to perhaps break down some of the barriers between departments and academic disciplines. We have a long history of the most interesting innovations come in the crossovers between disciplines rather than in just the disciplines themselves. And so we need to encourage these kinds of networks, but also the way Umeå is connected to other parts of the world. And I think the design school here is one way that Umeå can be connected to other parts of the world, because it attracts the world here, students and companies. And hopefully government and academia and business can all work together to create that future.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
I think all I would say is I've really enjoyed my visit here to Umeå, and now I understand a little bit better why we have so many great designers at IDEO that come from here.
And I heard that you might change the name from IDEO to Umeå.
Well, maybe we should, because we have so many Umeå designers.
Thank you.
Thank you.